ask Mr. Dave Castaneda to make his way up here. Oh, he's already up front. There he is. Awesome.
Hey, everybody.
Just tell DJ when you're ready to start.
Okay. Give me a second. So, how's everybody feeling? Woo! Awesome. Okay, so I'm Dave Castaneda, and so today I'm going to be showing slides that I made 10 months ago. We had kind of technical difficulties last time I presented, but DJ and Jonathan are awesome people and got me to present again. So I resubmitted the same ones. These are from 10 months ago, so a lot of my opinions have changed. And so the first question we're going to ask is, what is creativity? Well, that's kind of a silly question, more or less, but it's where you create new things. So I think what artists love to pursue is the new, but where do the best creations happen? Weird acoustics here, but a lot of it is creating just other things just to create things. So you have to create things to push your respective industry forward. You can apply this to any practice, you can apply it to any industry. Example, Track 29 had to be made because it pushed the local music community forward using a spillover effect to other venues. So creation is important, and some of the topics I'll be talking about is the creative ecosystem. I think there is a lot of different groups here, and the challenges bring them together, so I think that this is a perfect space for it. The fourth floor is like, look at it, there's so much potential here for this kind of thing. So we're going to focus on the bigger picture, and I guess the question on hand is, how do we identify these groups? How do we see who they are, what they think, what the potential of putting this together is? So let's kind of all ponder that for a second while we're looking at the slides. And a lot of it has to do with like the audience, the consumers of these mediums. They're the biggest stakeholders because mainly the quality of what comes out is dependent on these people. If they don't like it, they don't like it. If they like it, they like it. And so a lot of it, you just got to get creative people with technical people together. And so we'll spend some time analyzing where this is already happening in Chattanooga. I think there's a lot of places where this is happening in Chattanooga, but they're just not connected together. And so we'll be focusing on different areas here in about 9 seconds, maybe 8. And so a lot of these groups can play together. You can see it: arts, literacy, writing, video, music, technology, photo, fashion, clothing. I think these groups can work all together really well if put in the same space. So we're going to go over some examples where this is already happening in Chattanooga. One good example is art and music. You see here a bunch of different designers in town. There is Cole Sweeten, Mark Rich, Young Monster, which is Nick Dupay, all making beautiful designs for our local music scene. Good with faces, I think. Okay, so on to the next slide. And so I said that I made this 9 months ago, but since some time, a lot of talented videographers are getting together with musicians now. If you haven't seen Strung Like a Horse's new video, Tomas is amazing. But these are some stills from some friends, Graham Uhelski and Tim Cofield. And then as far as the fashion side, I think fashion plays a lot into photo scenes and art scenes where, like, Nike has a thing where they have artists just make their shoes. I mean, the same thing can be applied to fashion here. I think we have a big opportunity with this. And so that's a good area to explore. Let's explore writing, art, and photos. So with art and photos, I think we can make like a really awesome thing, like maybe a graphic novel, maybe something that highlights Chattanooga or the history, where art can combine with, I guess you can say, graphic things and tell a story. And my favorite one is technology and everything else. So many of the groups that I've mentioned have a common thread based on the tools they use. Example, the Moog, the synthesizer. That revolutionized electronic music. We got Nikon and Canon doing their things with photos, Apple with the MacBook. All these groups use these tools. So I think if we get them in the same room as these techies, so to say, I think it would do wonders. Why not empower the people that use these tools to give the people that make these tools the ideas? So this place is really awesome for doing that, I think. 10 months ago, I didn't think so, but on to the next slide. So what are other cities doing? We'll see some stuff, but I used to live in Chicago, and I go to a lot of different cities and kind of observe different things. So let's look at the different examples. And so right now we got Nightfall, Main Times 24, Riverbend. Those are all excellent like street festivals. I think street festivals should focus more on the neighborhoods, hosting it there, but I think they are doing excellent work. 10 months ago, Nightfall, the committee that does that, wasn't doing Sparks, which is a technology art festival. So I think that's awesome, but we should just really focus on like the neighborhoods. Like we don't have a technology district, we don't have an entertainment district yet. I mean, we sort of do, kind of, but that should be developed more. And we do have the art district. Where's the food district? So I'll talk about South by Southwest in this one. I haven't seen a place where I haven't seen like their nerdiest people hang out with the rock stars. So they focus basically on making it a place where you can launch your technology or launch your app. Same thing can be done here. There's a lot of potential in this town, and it's awesome. Another city that I observed doing cool stuff was Asheville. It's good to note that MoogFest, which is booked by AC Entertainment, has the same booking agency as Track 29. So, but basically their focus is on arts and how the Moog technology kind of brought musicians together in the electronic scene. And so to sum it up, I just wanted to throw these concepts out there and educate some people about our ecosystem that we have here right now. It looks awesome right now. There are some opportunities, and I hope we all make strides to combine groups together to collaborate. I'd like to thank everybody for putting this together, and you guys have a wonderful night. Woo!